Hello, this is Victor Santana with Stock Hunter video for the look at the end of May charts here. So let's go ahead and take a look and see what's been going on here in the markets. So here we are looking at the total U.S. market, TMW, and we're looking at the month of May candle here, the price movement, and we are still showing a red indicator here, meaning there's going to be a lot of selling pressure. It has generated since April, as you can see here. So it continues on, and the momentum is slowing down here. So best to stay out as much as you can out of the market until the trend resumes back up and we get the positive green indicator lines here. So for now. So let's go ahead and look at the breakdown of all the indices, but basically the whole market's sentiment right now is downward, bearish, if I dare to say now. Now we'll find out if this is going to be a bounce or just a continuation of a bear trend here headed downward. So let's look at the Dow. And as you can see with the Dow, pretty much the same signal here, showing red indicator here, meaning things are going negative now with the Dow. We have broken down below the 6-month trend line here, the red line, and the green line is 3-month trend line. So they have not crossed. So in theory, we could still continue to go up higher, as long as these do not cross over here. So until these actually cross over, then I would be willing to say we are in a bear market for sure. So let's go ahead and go down to the S&P. If we continue on, we did drop lower than the 6-month here trend line, and the trend indicator, our signal here, is still red. Looking at the NASDAQ, we still continue to show a red on our trend indicator here, with a long drop down here. The green and the 3-month and the 6-month has not crossed over yet the moving averages. So but prices did break below the 6-month for this month here. Let's look at the Russell's 2000. And here we're seeing that the 6-month and the 3-month here has not crossed as of yet. We do have prices drop down. However, as you can notice, it has not broken below the 6-month trend line here. So this is showing the most strength here, which could be a good sign here, because usually the small caps lead the market here. So right now it's not leading to the downside. So we can see possibly a pretty good bounce coming up soon. And then let's now go into the global market. The global market's been the weakest of them all ever since January here, where I pointed out we got a red signal here, and then put our stops right under this line here at 56.80, and sure enough it hit it. It did go up the next month, but then now it continued down. So was it worth staying in for a small percentage going upward here and then having a big one? Probably not, but if you're nimble you can, but at least for the long-term investor here, it's not worth the hassle. So we just wait it out and wait until this turns green again, and we'll just take it month to month here. Now let's go back and take a look at now gold, just to see how gold's been doing. Gold is a different story here. You can see we're still showing green trend line here, so it's still continuing up. We are hitting some overhead resistance here at 120 area. So once we could break above that and stay above that, that would be a continuation here. So according to this here, the trend could be still going higher. However, if we see a down for the month here, then it is time to get out, because it might continue to go lower for several months. But I do have a couple of positions here since we got this arrow here, so I'll just keep it stop here on 113.40. And then let's go ahead and take a look at crude oil, the U.S. oil, USO, and as you can see, we have now generated a red trigger line here, meaning cautious. If you have any the oils here involved, I would get out around 31.20, around this area, in case we don't get that bounce here. So it's hard to say at this point. So, but a lot of caution here. So going back to the total U.S. market here, we are showing a red signal here since last month. However, based on the candle formation, this could be a low point. We may, not saying we're going to go higher highs, but we may end up closing positive for the month of May. It's a possibility. So we'll just have to wait and see, and take a look at the website, and you can see some of my picks for the month. Alright, so until then, let's all be on the right side of the trend.